Joining us on set now is Wandeka Gayle, a former journalist who holds a master's in English, and she's now an artist, an author, a poet, and she's here to show off our wonderful talents, not least of all in the paintings and so on. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, thank you for having me.
So you wanted to be a journalist?
Yes.
And then you changed your mind?
Well, I wanted to be a writer from a long time, but I also was very artistic when from a child, and so I started doing art when I was growing up, but I didn't start painting until 2005, and it was something I was doing sort of to get out of the reporting of the tragedies, so I would find myself painting more therapeutic things, more sceneries, things
like
that fruits and the vibrancy of Jamaica and the market scenes and things like that. But it wasn't until I met Andy Ballantyne in 2005, and I actually interviewed him when he was at the Linstead Ake Festival. And he said, and I showed him my work, and he was very interested in it and said, I'm going to help you. And now he has been a really good mentor. And because of that, now I've gone to Michigan and Georgia and have had exhibitions there. And I'm currently having an exhibition at the Red Bones Blues Cafe. Okay. And it's going to end on the 24th.
This is it mainly watercolors you do?
Mainly watercolors. I also do acrylic on canvas.
Okay. You also have, I hate to call these things books, but because it has at best 14 pages. So to me, it's a pamphlet. But anyway, it's not me write it. And these are poems.
That's right.
Right? And these are written by you as well.
Yes, I started writing them when I was doing my master's at Andrews University. And I found that no matter the form we were told to write in, it was always Jamaica, what was the theme. And I even said to my professor, I wonder if it's overkill. And he said, no, this is your identity, this is who you are.
Right.
And so that's why I coupled it with some of my art. So even though it's small, it packs a powerful
You're saying it's Talawa?
Yes, it has a lot of my paint. This is a keepsake. People will be able to look at it anytime they travel, anywhere they go. They'll be able to say, I miss Jamaica. Let me look at a Wandeka Gayle painting.
Did you print this yourself?
I did. I got it self-published. But I mean, with the validation of professors and people who have seen drafts and drafts of my work, I feel confident that this is a good product that people will be happy to buy.
So let's expose the viewer to one of your poems, the Rastafarian and the Obia Woman.
Yes, people tend to like that one. And I'm glad because it's the one that has dialect and I was able to share it with an American audience. Of course, not with everything in patois.
Okay.
But now this is the real patois and I was able to have some footnotes. All right, so this is the Rastafarian and the Obia Woman. Now everybody in the village know this Obia Woman. Well, love to practice science, them say, and charge one hefty sum. Woman come from far and near for cast a hexpon man, where them want to keep in check and save from next woman. Just last month, my friend Irene take 3 bus from Kingston to get a vial of certain oil so she can keep her man. Mother woman tell her, put 3 drop in a 1 pot of stew and the man will never leave nor dream for cheat upon you. 2 weeks ago, a Rasta man named Rasma Hisofat go into the square and shout, I must condemn that. Him talk loud and clear and straight, say black magic must go. That is pure and holy deeds. Selassie tell him so. The story did not stop there, no, for when Rasta get vexed, him chant about fire and lamentation and mother woman was next. Him point to one lady, Miss Sue, where try to hide her face, and tell the crowd she buy oil too. What a big disgrace. Him call out Reverend Miller name and point him staff on him, and say how Miller try to kill the one named Deacon Tim. And a lady in the crowd was trying to sneak away. And Ras hold out him staff and shout, this one also stray. You see the nice clothes that she wear? You see the diamond gem? You see the stylish silk she wear? Ask where she get them. She did go a mother woman and say she need a man. She want to marry one rich son and him fall into her hand. The woman opened her mouth wide, but people start to laugh. She throw her head up in her pride. She look like real giraffe. And the people in the crowd start murmur and complain. Say them want to know why Ras can tell for them business without shame. But Ras don't tell a thing, you see. Him talk the news and done. But you would have surprised to know him a big Obia man. So that's it.
There's a movie that.
Well, this is a ballad, so you tell a story. And I wanted to show the caricature of the Obia and how it is scene in Jamaica and sort of take a comedic spin on it as well.
Do you think you'll return to journalism at all, or will you not have time given the many strands that you are
I
weaving
think
together?
I will, because I have freelance. Even though I taught at NCU, I was a lecturer in the English and the Communication Studies department, and I still freelance, and I freelance for the Jamaica Business Journal, and I wrote something for Jamaica Eats as well. That's Grace Cameron's article. So I do believe that I will. You just have to find a way to balance it out, and you can do it.
And the exhibition you said is when?
The exhibition was opened on Thursday, and I just want to thank Dr. Marcia Forbes. She was the one who opened the show, and it will run until the 24th. And I'm so glad that the Spanish Town High School students came out to support it, and they were very interested in it with art students. So.
And where was it?
It was at
Where
Red
is
Bones,
it?
and it's continuing until the 24th. So people should come down, see what I have, and I think they will be very pleased.
Excellent stuff. Wandeka Gayle, fine artist, author, journalist, English masters, soon come read news. Speaking of news, News in 5 is coming up, and then we have creative cooking with Prendy's pumpkin steamed fish.